Stick the kettle on and let's talk about running order for semi-final 2 with me, boom, Bren. And as I just said right there, literally, let's talk about the running order in semi-final 2 of the Eurovision Song Contest in Vienna. But if you like what you see today, hit the subscribe button down below, become a sipper today, and thank you so much for all the likes, shares and subscribes. It helps me out gratefully, it does. While you're down there, hit the like button and share it with your mum on Facebook as the Tukataka, which is a mullet and finish, your nanny on Tinder, your granddad on Grindr, and your dad who's on plenty of fish. He's on that shit. So the roles are reversed this time around. This is a prediction. This is not a spoiler. This isn't. I wish it was. I'm not Mystic Meg like I said in the other video I did. But I am going to try, and I mean absolutely fucking try, to see if I can predict this. So, with the opening act of semi-final 2, I think Bulgaria will open up the show, because that energy, that vibe, and that bitch, Dara, in a good way, is literally going to bring it. And I think that's what you need to open up a semi-final. Trust and believe that. Now, it's on to the death slot, and unfortunately someone has to go in there. So, my prediction for that is Azerbaijan. I just think it's like a slow song has to go into like a ballad-y type song as well, might I add. Has to go into the death slot. So I think for number 2, I think it's Azerbaijan. I do think for number 3, this one will have a chokehold on you when I think Romania will take the stage in slot number 3. Because I do think that will bring the high energy, and it will bring the absolute impact that I think Romania actually needs. Number 4, baby, number 4. I think Czechia is going to be the one in slot number 4 this time around. I do think you've got to have a perfect balance, so I think you're going to have a high octane song with a ballad, with a little bit of a high octane song, then with a ballad. So I think you've got that nice little structure going on there, and I think Czechia in number 4 fits the bill down to a T. And this is where I think one of the big 4 is going to slot right in. I think the UK is going to be the next one on this list. I think they're going to slot in nicely into that with Eins, Zwei, Drei. I think that song is just going to pop off with the synthesizers and literally pop off. Look Mom, No Computer is going to be the next act after Romania. For number 5, I think this one is going to be a slow down one again. It's got to be up, down, peaks and troughs, because remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. I think for number 5, Switzerland is going to be the one with Alice. Well, not the actual artist. The artist is actually Veronica Fusaro. I think she is going to bring Alice to that stage, and she's going to bring the tempo down a little bit, but keep your eyes on her and keep the attention on her too. I'm leaning my head back because in the number 6 one, I think Mother Nature, she knows. Luxembourg is going to be the number 6 spot. I think Ava Maria is going to sit that stage with a nice little, wham, out of there kind of staging and all like that. Like, it needs to be impactful, and I think this little spot right here gives a nice little memorable moment for Ava to really hit it home. Hold up a minute there. I think we're forgetting about one of the big 4. I think it's not going to close it, but I think it's going to be the second last act, I should say. I think it's going to be the second last act before the actual ending of the first half of the semi-final 2. I think France is going to take that spot. I think Regard is going to be the one to literally pop off in Vienna with the popra. I think Monroe is going to take that and just, awe-inspire. But there is one more song in the first half, and I think you kind of guessed it. And the last act of the first half of semi-final 2, you ain't going to delete his number because you're going to need his number to vote for him. I think Armenia is going to close with a high energy based song Paloma Roma. I think that will close the first half of semi-final 2. So you've had your 15-minute break and you're on to the second half. Really, what do you want? You want Kwarimu, Sausage Fiamme, Jala. You want Cyprus, you want Antigone, and you want that energy. I think Cyprus will open up the second half of semi-final 2. So you want Jala, and then you want more, but then obviously you need a bit of Bella. So then you need to bring Malta on for the second act of the second half of semi-final 2. Jesus, too many twos. 222, angel number. Stick with your intuition. So after you had a bit of Bella in your life, you just want to bring it down a little bit, but you need a queen to do it so, and you need a bit of shattered glass. I think Latvia will be the third act in semi-final 2 in the second half. Say that 3 times fast, because I think Enya will bring the impact, bring the feels, bring the goosebumps as well, but I think it will make an impact in the third slot. So I'm gonna try this dance. I'm gonna try it. So it's boom 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 got it. Oh, Austria, the host city, is going to be the next one up on the bill. Basically, they are going to bring the sunshine, and they are literally going to bring the element up after Latvia as well. But we are on to our next one then. Now, I think after Cosmo, I really think we need to bring the element down, and we need to bring Mr. Alice on the stage. I think Albania will be the next one that will hit the stage in slot number 4 in the second half of semi-final 2, and I think this is a great way. They need to bring the pocket watch out and everything, and that man has pipes for days, and I mean pipes for days. I do think that they're going to be after Austria. So, after Albania and the king of the ballads, basically, what do? Every king needs a queen, obviously. Queen, icon, Aussie queen. Obviously, you need Delta Goodrum to come out next for Australia and her song Eclipse, as she will eclipse the stage and bring the absolute aura back on track. So you've just had Aussie royalty basically drain it out of you. You are hyped up to bits like that. What do you need? You need the Norwegian Freddie Mercury, you do. That's why you bring out Norway. You bring out Jonas Love and yeah. That's when you bring that out and you bring the energy and blow the roof off the place. So Norway will be next after Australia. So you felt like you've been a few rounds with Mike Tyson and Muhammad Ali at the exact same time. You need to bring it down a little bit, but you need to be in your feels. You need to feel it. That's when you bring out Lelika, and that's when you bring out the Ukrainian entry this year, as Ukraine will be next after Norway. So that leaves one that does, and it's time to take it home, or Ferdigoyum, as he would say. I think Soren for Denmark is going to close semi-final 2, the second half, as he goes Ferdigum, yeah, or very good, very nice, yeah. Well, you get the drift. So, that will be my predictions for both semi-final 1 and semi-final 2. I think we are going to be in for a doozy anyways. But we will find out tomorrow what the running orders are going to be anyways. But if you want to let me know now, down in the comments below what you think the running orders are going to be like, let me know. I would love to have a conversation with you all. While you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Become a sipper today. Why not? Because we are fucking awesome, we are. Share with your mum on Facebook who has a tukataka, which is a mullet in Finnish. Your nanny on Tinder, your granddad on Grindr, and your dad's on plenty of fish. So, until next time, don't go changing. and have a great day on purpose.